Hey guys, it's Mike here. Now, in the last episode, we sent like a little probe to the Mun to collect science and stuff to, like just be able to collect technology to rescue Bob. And we did collect that technology, and this is the craft that I came up with to rescue Bob. So, let's get Jebediah off of here. So we're gonna have Bill and Valentina go up there to rescue Bob. So, this is the craft that I came up with. It's the Mun Rescue Craft. So Valentina's gonna be the pilot here. Let's just... Wait, what? Oh, we could change their, like, uniforms? Huh, actually pretty cool. Wait a minute, so would we be able to, like, change their names or something? I guess you could, like, go to the astronaut complex and change their names, but nah, we're not gonna do that. We want to have the original ones. We're not replacing not Bill. We're not gonna replacing Bob anytime soon. We need to go rescue Bob, because he's been on there for a while. And I guess he is able to grow food, and maybe he could do, like, photosynthesis, because these aren't humans after all. Okay. Alright then. So, let's go on a mission to rescue Bob. Alright then. Wait, did we, like, accidentally change, like... How do we get out of the craft? Oh, I thought I accidentally changed Valentina's uniform, but no, we didn't. Alright then, SAS control. Alright. Valentina, Bill, it's up to you to save Bob. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Alright. So that's just Minmus? Or is that the Mun? That's the Mun. So we need to go rescue Bob on Minmus. Was I saying the Mun before? If I was saying the Mun, I meant Minmus. Now, I was trying to make I was trying to make a new Minecraft series with Josue, but unfortunately, there was an error with OBS and Minecraft in general, so we weren't able to make those videos. But we'll try to find a way to make those videos some other day. And hopefully we'll be able to give Minecraft content to you guys. Since Minecraft's one of, if not the most popular game ever. Like, at least right now. What is the most popular video game of all time? I don't know. I mean, video games, in a way, aren't necessarily new. Video games have been out since, like, the 1960s. Like, and even, like, I think the first video game was made in 1956. Of course, there are a lot of popular video games, KSP being one of them, but KSP is relatively new. Like, KSP is only like 10 years old. Like, uh, so if KSP's birthday didn't pass already, then KSP will be turning 10 years old today. Well, like, I think it went on early access in 2013, but it officially was complete in 2015. Alright, and even if these guys will just have to stay on Minmus for a bit, at least they'll give Bob some company. Gotta look on the positive side, you know? Okay, maybe that wasn't so good. Alright, and let's get the batteries recharged by getting the solar panels out. I'm not sure if there's like a button that I can press to get the solar panels all out at once. Alright then, so Valentina and Bill? Where's Bill? Okay, so there's Bill. Okay, so C is get out of the cockpit. Okay. Alright, so we're in a secure orbit. So I'm gonna do a quick save here. Hold on, we need to assess where, like, which part of Minmus Bob is on. It's nighttime on Minmus. Yeah, Bob's not really on, like, he's, like, on the equator of Minmus. Let me check how long I've been recording for. Alright, 6 minutes, 51 seconds. It's almost 7 minutes. So to be fuel efficient, I'm going to have to... We can't, like, really... What's the word I'm trying to use? We basically, like, can't have too inclined of an orbit. Alright, I don't think the orbit would be too inclined at that point. So I'm just going to loop back around here. Okay, I think that'll be enough delta V to get us to Minmus and back. Why is it saying like 33 minutes? I guess I could just reset the node. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. And... Alright. So now we can set off to rescue Bob. Since Bob has probably been out there for a while, like So, I hope that he's not been too bored. Hopefully he's been able to entertain himself in some way. I did pack a ton of video games and movies onto that rocket. Yeah, and I also packed a ton of video games and movies onto this rocket, too. I'm going to do a quick save here. And so right now it is June 7th. It is 10:42 in the afternoon, or really in the night. Alright. Yeah, when I was doing a quick save during the burn, that was a little risky since it wouldn't guarantee that I'd actually get to Minmus. But no, we actually are getting to Minmus. Alright, I'm gonna do a save here. Yep, I learned the lesson the hard way. Yeah, I think, yeah, once you get caught, it like slows you down. So yeah, I think we'll have more than enough. Probably. Hopefully. Alright, let's get it to retrograde and Z. Alright. So we've been caught within, not the Minmus. Oh, that's too close to Minmus. Alright, I want to make sure that I'm at least 10,000 meters above it. Otherwise, we could crash into one of Minmus's mountains. Something that I learned when doing sandbox mode. Since Minmus has pretty tall mountains. Yeah, also I didn't pack any science units because this was meant to be a rescue mission, not a science mission. I think I'll more do like maybe a science mission once we like rescue Bob. And maybe once we have like a small space station around Minmus. Alright. So now that we've got a pretty circular orbit, I'll do a save here. Yeah, I don't think there's much purpose in setting it as a target. Since Minmus is a pretty small body. But I do have the save in case something goes wrong. You know what? Maybe I could just wing it right here and just land on Minmus. And plus, Bob can walk his way to the craft. Alright, hold on. Alright, so I've been recording for 15 minutes at this point. Alright then, let's go rescue Bob. Let's see. We definitely can't see Bob. Alright. So, like... kind of hard to, like, see where we're going, basically. And, like, what... Minmus doesn't really have an atmosphere. So what's it called, like... when... you just get caught and then you start being dragged towards the planet? Don't really know. But yeah, we're gonna have enough fuel to get that. And that reminds me of something. I remember, like, when I was in, like, elementary school, and I was, like, talking to, like, a friend who also loves space. I guess we can extend the ladders now. And I was drawing a spacecraft that said it was designed to rescue I think it was an engineer named Bob. Now, I guess I didn't really mean it seriously. It's a little complicated, but yeah, I never imagined that we'd actually be rescuing Bob. I was thinking about calling Matt Lown, but nope! Uh-oh. Alright. Let's see, what's the strength on these? 0.0. Alright then. We are on Minmus. So Bob is all the way there. So, here, let's get Valentina to take a surface sample. You know, let's get a photo moment here. Just a second. Alright, so that'll be the message on the flag, so I know what's been done. See, like, no modules yet. So now we can get Bill out here. Wait, oh, I put that as Mun instead of Minmus. I guess I was designing it with the Mun in mind. Alright then. So this is a good opportunity to get a photo. Yeah, maybe Bob could walk over here. EVA report. Yeah, in case you guys want to capture this too. Where's the sun? Up there. Alright then. Now let's turn them to face the other way. Can we switch over? No, but we can do other things other than switch over to them. Could have done an EVA experiments kit. Like, we could have taken that with us. But nah. Let me check how long I've been recording. Alright, 20 minutes. Okay, I think that's enough messing around. Let's go rescue Bob. If I can get back on the ladder. I thought I was gonna accidentally destroy the solar panel. Let's get Bill on there. And then we'll do a crew report. We don't even need the jetpacks, we could just jump. And because this craft is heavy, we aren't really gonna knock it over. Alright, let's do a crew report. And we'd get the same amount of science for you to transfer it. Interesting. Huh. Maybe Bill could walk over here. You know what? Yeah, let's get Bill to walk over here. I mean, not Bill, Bob. Okay then. Take all your data, Bob. Okay. Let's just perform our EVA science. Can't even see, like, the T. So... yeah, it's actually not going to be really quick to walk. I was thinking about doing, like, EVA science, but maybe I'll just bring the craft over here. Alright. And hey, if we wanted to determine how long a Kerbal could survive in an enclosed environment and not get cabin fever, then we have that research. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn on SAS. Okay, huh? Oh, maybe like F4 shows us what's nearby, so let me try that again. So yeah, you guys probably didn't see that. So I'm going to have to figure out which keys are going to, like, pause and unpause because that's what's been helping me make videos. So I'm going to have to try to change that up a little bit. Yeah, let's just make sure that difficulty is still normal. Yep, it's still normal. It's still surprising me that you can, like, change the difficulty. Alright then. Well, at least we're gonna be rescuing Bob. At least he'll finally be able to go home to his wife and kids, because I think an astronaut on the ISS stays there for 6 months. That's what I think. So, like, Bob's been on Minmus for like 2 years. So yeah, like, he's probably getting pretty lonely. So hopefully you guys aren't getting like too sick by me changing the maps view a lot. Oh yeah, and I just realized that the game kind of references how low Minmus's gravity is by the astronauts like jumping and their crew reports, or their EVA reports, I should say. So I'm just gonna. Okay, I see the craft. Maybe we can even get a shot of the rescue. Now, just slowly but surely, we need to get close to Bob. That might have been a little too much, like, power. So that's them right there. Like, Bob's spacecraft, the flag, and Bob himself. And let's get a shot of all three of them, so we can document this great rescue. How long have I been recording? 27 minutes. So that'll be a great episode length to document this, like, adventure rite of passage. That's what ChatGPT told me when I was asking him what to do. And I think we are going to be landing on a bit of a flatter land. Yeah, let's basically go to, like, the crash site. And I have this save in case, like, we need to save on Delta V. Yeah, due to Minmus's low surface gravity, it, it shouldn't be too hard. Like, we should still have enough Delta V from what I can see right here. Hey, it still stands even when there's no SAS. So now let's just... Alright, so there's Bob. And we're ready to take him home. But first, let's get some shots. Oh yeah, and we should probably move this. Okay, so we got all of our experiments. So now we could just fly Bob back. Oh, look how happy he is. Look how happy he is to finally see company after like 2 years. Let's get Bill for this great moment. And the craft's still standing. Alright then, just a second. Alright, so now the crew is together. Now let's take some shots. Alright, so you guys can like enjoy those shots too. And you could use them for your own devices, so like just screenshot this and then put them on whatever devices you want. I think I'm gonna use this as my phone wallpaper. Craft is moving a little bit, but you know, doesn't matter too much. Oh, we already got Bill. And now Bob. Now let's get Bill aligned. In case we want to get more shots here, we could just make a save here. No, Bill, get in position. Like, get in line. Alright then, let's save the game. Was Bill eating something? Alright then. Alright, now it's time to go home. If only we can, like, switch astronauts on the fly. Okay, so we're gonna go home, and then mission complete. Alright, Valentina, the pilot of this mission, she's like the hero. Well, Bill's also the hero. Both of them are heroes. They saved Bob. So he wasn't going to have to live the rest of his life all alone on Minmus. So yeah, what do you call someone from Minmus? A Mimian? A Minmian. Yeah, a Mimian. Alright, and finally, we can get Bob on there. I think we should make him climb the ladder. So it's not really a line. I'm gonna like try to make him climb the ladder. Was that really necessary? No, but was it cool? Yes. Hold on, maybe we should collect science here. Is there? So yeah, again, wasn't really necessary, but did we already collect some surface samples from here? Sorry, Bob. Ooh, that is a lot of science. So now we can finally get Bob back home. So I guess this video is going to be longer than my normal ones. Alright. Oh well. Alright, let me check how long I've been recording. 37 minutes. So yeah, this is definitely going to be longer than other episodes, but that's okay. I hope you guys like that. Alright then. So, let's go home. Looks like Valentina's loving this. She's the pilot of this after all. Alright. The batteries are charged and we didn't really need the motor propellant, but that's fine. Hold on, we should probably go back to that. What time is it? Yeah, because we don't want to go too far. Minmus doesn't really have high gravity. Alright, so Bob's on there. Alright, head check. Bill, Valentina, and Bob. They're all on here. Bill, Valentina, and Bob. Alright then, let's go home. Yep, we're going home now. And I need to do my Duolingo before Duo goes on a manhunt for me. You know what? I'll do that right now. Oh, I'll do that right now, so... Yep, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright then, so I did my Duolingo as I was leaving. Now, we can go home. So we could just check how long that craft has actually been engaged. So it's gonna stay on Minmus probably for the rest of time. Yeah, let's not destroy it. Let's have it as a little bit of a memory. Doesn't really matter as long as we're burning near apoapsis since we have more than enough Delta V. There's Kerbal and... it seems Minmus is too far away. That's not Minmus. There's the Mun. Yep, this episode's gonna be like 40 minutes, but that's okay because that's what I hope you guys like. We don't need a Mun encounter, we don't need the Mun to screw up this mission. Oh, we were going in too sharply. And yeah, at least that saved me from having to figure out how like save files work and do all that jazz because I am no expert on that sort of thing. And look, ever since like we're doing like prograde with that, just to adjust a little bit so we don't re-enter too harshly, we got to retrograde, so isn't that nice? So, this was a successful mission. We have rescued Bob. Okay. So we're gonna land in the ocean. Alright, and I packed 2 parachutes. Oh, I forgot to unpack these. Well, yeah, unpack them. Okay, then. We got lots of data. We're gonna have a great time with this back home. Oh, maybe the RCS could come in handy to adjust ourselves, or like maybe just get us into the ocean, which I don't think so. Okay. Huh. So, is it not working? Like the monopropellant? Oh well, doesn't really matter. Alright then. 42 minutes and 34 seconds. So yeah, this video is going to be 45 minutes long, but maybe that is a good thing since this is kind of like a bit like a movie because of the theme of it. So we are going to be landing in the ocean. And look, it says rescue right there. What does that say? Secure hatch. Self self can't really read that. Self CR launch. Danger. Self danger explosive bolts. Okay then. These like descriptions can be pretty funny. Or like little Easter eggs. That the average player doesn't really notice as they don't really look that far into it. Alright, well we're going home. Yep. Bob's safely on there. He's right here. So yeah, this was certainly a mission. Alright, so we can get rid of the heat shield. Hey, get off, heat shield. Alright, I was worried that we would be going too fast, but the heat shield's now in the ocean, and we're going slower than we normally would. So yeah, I think we'll be fine. Oh, I'm not gonna really scrap this episode, so I'm gonna see if I could like cut out something. I gotta try to step out of my comfort zone because this episode is just too good to scrap. Simply too good to scrap. Wait, when was the last quick save? Yep, this episode is too good to scrap. So, yep, I'm gonna try to actually do some editing and get out of my comfort zone. Well, we made it. Bob is safely back home. We did it. Let's see how much science we got. 899.5 science. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Assault fuel boosters. Yeah, this is great. Yep. Okay, now let's get all kinds of stuff. And is there anything that we would really need? Yep, I'll need this for the space station. Yeah, there's lots of great stuff. Alright, did I need anything else? Okay, this would definitely be good to get. Okay. So yeah, guys, so I've been having a lot of fun with this game. Yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. Like, so I'm gonna see if I could like try to build like a basic space station. So yeah, guys, like this was great. We have lots of new technology, and I think we should try to build a space station. Yep, this is one of the things that I was hoping for. So yeah, guys, that's about it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!